Hey guys, in this video I will show you how you can easily deploy your node.js applications on Render. We will see the step-by-step guide with my personal freelance project that I want to deploy. So here I have my node.js backend. As you can see, I am also using MongoDB Atlas. I have the MongoDB key in my env file and other keys like secret key for my JWT authentication and SMTP email and password. Anyways, this has no effect on the deployment. This is just a little complex project I am working on. And actually what matters is that if you have any secret keys, for example Stripe keys or any other keys, make sure to create proper .env file for them and test them before deployment. Now here is my root index.js file, as you can see, and here make sure you have defined the port like this. And you should be listening to the incoming requests like this. Now I have my DB, so I have used it like this. The connectDB function is called to make the connection to database first, and then if it is successful, only then it is going to listen to the server requests. If I open that file, here I am just creating connection with my MongoDB Atlas, as you can see. Now if you don't have database in your project, then you can just write app.listen and remove these two lines. It will simply work. So the first step in setting up deployment is to check if your app is working locally and has no issues. So first let's run it by using npm run dev. Now I have set it up this script on my package.json file. You can also do it without nodemon, but I like server update with save, so I am using nodemon locally. But you need to write this line, which is the start one, because Render will always look for this line when running the project. Nodemon is just for development, as you can see. So first we have connected to DB, and then we can see the listening for requests. Now if I have no DB, I can simply remove the connection to database, and now you can see we have just the server listening. Anyways, I will keep it as it is. And to further clarify, we can open this port, which is 4000 for local environment on the browser, and we should see server is up. And yeah, it works, which means our server is ready to be deployed on Render. We also have our .env file. Also make sure you have .gitignore file and it contains the env, your node modules and package log file names. Now this is important for step number 2. So the second step in hosting a backend on Render is going to be pushing our code to GitHub. Now adding these files to .gitignore will not push these to GitHub, simply because we don't need them and they can be created again. And then for the .env, you will see it further in the next step, like how you will get those secret keys defined in env for deployment. For now, just remember, we don't want to share any secret information like secret keys to the public or anyone who sees our code. And that's why we have created the env file. Now, if you don't have any secret keys and you want all the keys statically within the app without this file, you can also do it. So anyways, let's now go to GitHub and let's create a new repository here. I will name it to, let's say, my server, write testing in the description, and let's keep it private as I don't want anyone to see my code. You can also keep it public, no matters. Now let's create the repository. As the repository has been created, next let's push the code. Now to push the code, we need to write few commands. So in the VS Code, let's close our app and let's initialize a repo here by writing git init. Then let's add our files. So git add dot. And then let's see the status. So as you can see, git status is showing us that all our files have been added to the staging area. Now it's time to commit. So let's write git commit -m and let's name the update. So I will write initial update as it's our first launch. Now after that, let's write the command to connect to the repo we need to host the code in. So I will write git remote add origin. And let's copy paste my origin from the GitHub repo. I will select SSH and here is my origin. Now finally let's push the code with git push origin master. So basically master branch is what I am using to push my code, because I am not collaborating on this project, etc. So I don't need multiple branches here. but you can also create another branch and push your code into that. Anyways, now we are done. We have the code now inside our repo perfectly, and you can see no node modules appear, .env and package log files, because we have mentioned those in the .gitignore file already. Now we are done with step number 2 as well. So the final step is to create a web service on render and connect our repository for continuous deployment and real-time updates. Which means after you complete this step, you would be able to just update in the code, push it, and your backend will be updated too. Cool, right? So let's go to render, and here I am already signed in with my GitHub account. Now here I will create a new web service by clicking add new and web service. Here click on credentials and your GitHub account, configure in GitHub. Maybe it can ask for your GitHub password, so just provide it. Now here in this window, scroll down, choose your only repo you wanna add. In this case, I have my server that I just created, so I will pick this one. Now you don't need to change any settings here, as we already wrote the start script in the package.json file and all the basic settings, so just make sure you select free here if you want to go with the hobby plan and don't want to pay anything. You can see it has some limitations, but I am good to go with this for now. And then the most important part, if you have env file which we already talked about in this video, you need to upload it here. So what I like is that I just copy my env secret keys from VS Code and here directly paste by clicking on add from .env option, and they get populated here nicely. So now your code will access the envs from render securely. Simple, right? Finally, let's click on deploy web service, and in couple of seconds your service will be live. You will get the live link at the top. You can open it to see the status. So as you can see, my server is running perfectly, and you can also check logs for any issues from render and change the environment keys anytime by going to the environment settings. Cool, right? Now let's also see how to make the updates. So as you are done with the first deployment, and now if you want to make some changes in the code and redeploy, so that is extremely easy. To test it out and see it in action, let's make some changes in the code. Let's say instead of server is up, server is running. Now as we have made some updates, we need to push the code to GitHub. So this time we need to simply write git add dot. In the status you can see only one change. Now write git commit -m, give your update a name like updated /route maybe, and now just write one command like git push origin master and you are done. Now as we have updated GitHub repo, so render will automatically trigger a new deployment. You can check it by going to the deployments on render, and there you can see a new deployment has just been initiated. Now once it is done, you can reload your server to see the changes. So it's been updated. Wonderful. So guys, that's it for this video. I have covered how to deploy Node.js backend on render step by step. Please let me know if you have any queries in the comments below, and let me know if you need a video on adding SSH keys on GitHub or deploying Node with PostgreSQL database on render. And if you want to see how to deploy Node on other hosting options like Cyclic or Railway, make sure to check out these videos that I have covered. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys in the next time.